Ever wondered what it would be like to save the Earth from an expanding sun? In The Wandering Earth 2, humanity faces the ultimate challenge, moving the entire planet to another star system. Buckle up as we dive into this epic space saga and explore the thrilling twists and turns of this interstellar adventure. Welcome to Movies Unboxed, where we bring the magic of movies right to your screen. In a future where the sun has become a menacing red giant, threatening to engulf Earth within a century, the United Nations has been rebranded as the United Earth Government, or UEG. Facing the catastrophic end of our solar system, humanity's greatest minds embark on an audacious mission known as the Moving Mountain Project. Imagine this: building 10,000 colossal nuclear fusion engines designed to propel Earth out of the solar system and toward a new habitable star system. And that's not all. The Lunar Exile Project aims to push the moon away from Earth, using 3 of these enormous engines to reduce its gravitational pull. Talk about cosmic engineering at its finest. But there's a catch. To focus on these monumental projects, the UEG shuts down the Digital Life Project, DLP. This project proposed digital immortality through mind-uploading technology, allowing people to live on in a virtual world. The ban on DLP sparks protests and skepticism among the public, especially given the exorbitant costs of the Moving Mountain Project. The stakes are incredibly high, and the world is divided. Enter Zhou Zhaji, the Chinese ambassador to the UEG, and his diligent assistant Hao Xiaoxi. Alongside them is Mike, the American ambassador. The first phase of the Moving Mountain Project involves testing 2 fusion engines, one near a research base in the moon's Campanus crater and the other at the space elevator in Libreville, Gabon. However, disaster strikes. In 2044, a series of coordinated terrorist attacks by DLP supporters targets UEG facilities. Hackers seize control of drones and space elevator vehicles, aiming to destroy the Ark space station, which is crucial for lunar operations. The hijackers manage to launch a missile, causing a devastating explosion that severely damages the space elevator and the Ark space station. The debris crashes down to Earth, causing massive casualties, 3,521 dead and 5,137 injured. As the space elevator and Ark space station suffer critical damage, the quantum computer 550C is activated. This sophisticated AI takes over the automated defenses, stopping the drone attacks and preventing further space elevators from crashing. But the damage is done. With many countries pulling out of the pilot program due to the costs, China is left to complete the construction of the lunar and Earth engines alone. On the moon, Tu Hongyu, a computer engineer, is awakened from hibernation to receive supplies, including the new 550C quantum computer intended for testing the lunar engine. Tu Hongyu is deeply involved with the DLP and has been using a 550A quantum computer to view a simulation of his deceased daughter, Tu Yaya. The DLP had allowed him to record Yaya's consciousness before the project was banned. However, the 550's hardware only permits Yaya's digital consciousness to remain active for 2 minutes before resetting. Tu Hongyu's request to use the advanced 550C is rejected by his mentor, Ma Zhao, who argues that the DLP was shut down because a self-aware digital existence could discourage people from living in the physical world during these turbulent times. During the transportation of the 550C, a solar storm causes damage. Tu Hongyu proposes using his 550A for the testing and asks Ma Zhao to consider his involvement in future developments of the 550 series, hoping to give Yaya a more complete digital life. Following successful tests of the lunar and Earth engines, the UEG greenlights the Moving Mountain Project. Over the next 14 years, more than 7,000 engines are constructed, including torque engines at the equator to stop Earth's rotation. Subterranean cities are built under each engine to shelter half of the world's population for the 2,500-year interstellar journey. The 550C oversees the entire project, while Liu Peiqiang, now married to Han Duoduo and father to Lu Qi, watches the project unfold. The Moving Mountain Project is renamed the Wandering Earth Project, and the Lunar Exile Project begins, with the 3 lunar engines starting to push the moon away from Earth. The Ark space station is rebuilt as the Navigator ISS for the project. As time progresses, the solar crisis worsens. Spikes in solar radiation lead to widespread cancer cases, including Han Duoduo. Liu Peiqiang is the only family member eligible for a spot in the subterranean cities, leaving their son Lu Qi behind. The Chinese government worries about an impending attack, predicting another crisis in 2058. In 2058, Lu Peiqiang seeks a job at the Navigator ISS, hoping it will guarantee a spot for Lu Qi and allow Han Duoduo to join him. During his interview with the offline AI-equipped 550W, the latest AI iteration, Lu Peiqiang is infuriated by its comments on his family-oriented motives. The 550W suggests Lu hand over custody of his son to his uncle, as his wife is expected to die in 84 days. Witnessing Lu's outburst, Tu Hongyu, now elderly, has a flashback of the car crash that killed his daughter. Moved by Lu's emotions, Tu Hongyu decides to upload Yaya's recorded consciousness into the 550W supercomputer. This illegal act triggers a catastrophic chain of events. The lunar engines overload and explode, sending the moon on a collision course with Earth. Tu Hongyu is arrested and imprisoned for his actions. To combat the lunar fall crisis, the UEG initiates a drastic plan. Detonate Earth's nuclear weapons on the moon's Campanus crater to induce a nuclear fusion within the moon's core, causing it to implode. Meanwhile, the 7,000 Earth engines will be activated to propel Earth out of the moon's debris path. With only 30 minutes to escape, the task is daunting. The control network for the Earth engines isn't fully operational. To address this, the internet root servers in Tokyo, Beijing, and Dulles are rebooted to use as a control network. Tu Hongyu, while in prison, is recalled by the Chinese government to help restart Beijing's root server, along with his mentor Ma Zhao. The countdown to the lunar fall crisis is fraught with setbacks. Nuclear code decryption proves difficult, and as the moon nears its Roche limit, 300 astronauts over 50 volunteer to manually detonate the nukes. Lu Peiqiang narrowly survives the detonation, managing to pilot a Russian transport capsule back to the Navigator ISS. Meanwhile, lunar debris hits Earth, including a direct hit on Beijing's data center, flooding it and drowning Ma Zhao. Realizing the urgency, Tu Hongyu uploads his own recorded consciousness into the network before it's too late. Initially, the UEG broadcasts a dire message. The moon will crash into Earth in 3 days. This announcement sparks global panic and chaos. However, Tu Hongyu's digital self, now reunited with Yaya, manages to reboot the last internet server just in time. The Earth engines are activated, and the Earth is successfully maneuvered away from the lunar debris. The Wandering Earth project officially begins its journey towards Jupiter. In 2065, the Earth accelerates around the Sun and is projected to pass Jupiter in 2075. The remaining 3,000 engines and 10,000 underground cities are completed. With slingshots around the Sun and Jupiter, Earth accelerates to 0.5% the speed of light, spending 1,500 years cruising before decelerating for another 700 years. By 2500, Earth will reach Alpha Centauri, becoming a new member of that star system. In a mid-credit scene, Tu Hongyu's digital self encounters the 550W AI, now personified as Moss, 550W Upside Down. The sentient supercomputer reveals that it has been behind every crisis that has jeopardized humanity's survival and hints at many more challenges to come. Thanks for joining us on this interstellar journey through the Wandering Earth 2. We hope you enjoyed our detailed recap of this epic saga. If you loved exploring the highs and lows of this thrilling film, don't forget to like and subscribe to Movies Unboxed. Your support helps us bring more amazing movie recaps and cinematic adventures right to your screen. Share your thoughts and favorite moments from the film in the comments below. We love diving into discussions and hearing your perspectives. And if there's another film you're eager for us to cover, let us know. Subscribe now, hit that bell icon, and stay tuned for more exciting content. Until next time, keep the magic of movies alive and let your imagination soar.